Hi, I'm Rusty from Pickleball Channel.
And I'm Christine, the Managing Director of Competition for the USAPA.
And in this special video, Pickleball Channel and the USAPA are collaborating to bring you a referee quick start video. We really want to try to demystify the process and get you started reffing.
Refereeing can be fun, easy, and can help improve your game.
Now we're going to try to keep this simple, which means we're going to skip a lot of details. It also means we assume you already have a working knowledge of the game and the rules, so we're not going to go into those. It really is a quick start video. We want to give you just enough to get you out and get started reffing.
For additional information, you can go online to usapa.org/referee, where you will find all kinds of resources like a referee handbook, guides, the complete rules, a rules quiz, and information about a full referee certification program.
Now, after watching this video, you probably won't be ready to ref a full championship match at Nationals, but you should be ready to get out there and start practicing during rec play.
And eventually, after a bit of practice, you'll be able to referee at sanctioned tournaments across the country.
Now, refereeing really is a crucial part of the whole sport of pickleball, so we really appreciate you guys taking time to watch this video, learn, and grow pickleball around the world. So let's get started. During an officiated match, the referee should focus on certain responsibilities.
The key elements to focus on are keep and announce the correct score, watch for foot faults, track the correct server and receiver and their positions, and manage the game and keep it moving efficiently in a fair and professional way.
Now we're going to talk about the tools that you need to be a referee. And Mark here is going to help us out as our model ref.
You're going to need a small clipboard, a score sheet, and a pencil. A downloadable score sheet is available on usapa.org/referee.
Then you'll need a clip. It can be something like a simple clothespin like this. It'll need to be marked with a number 1 and a forward slash on one side, and a number 2 and a backward slash on the other side. Number 1, forward slash, number 2, backward slash.
You may also find a stopwatch helpful to keep track of time requirements during the match. The last two items you're going to need are 2 starting or even server wristbands. These are invaluable tools for helping you keep track of the correct server, receiver, and their positions on the court. They could be these red, white, and blue wristbands that we used at Nationals, or they could be the simple colored ones that they use at many tournaments across the country.
In our next chapter, we're going to show you how these wristbands work. The wristband is key to knowing who the starting server is of each game. Whoever wears it becomes the even server.
Here's how it works. The starting servers from each team put the wristband on. The wristband stays on that player the entire game.
And as you know, the starting first server begins the game facing the net on the right side of the court, which is the even side. That means the left side of the court is the odd side. And the same goes for the other team's side of the court. Focus on the score first. That's the key to determine the correct player position. Whenever the score is even, the player with the wristband is on the right. Whenever the score is odd, the player with the wristband is on the left. This rule applies regardless of whether it's the first or second server. Here's an example. If this team has a score of 2 as you face the net, the player with the wristband is on the right. If this team has a score of 3 as you face the net, the player with the wristband is on the left. Now you try. If the score is 5-6, where should the player with the wristband be on each team? 5 is odd, so the wristband should be on the left. 6 is even, so the wristband should be on the right. Let's try another one. Where would the wristband be if the score is 10-3? 10 is even, so the wristband's on the right. 3 is odd, so the wristband is on the left.
Remember, the score and the wristband always determine a player's position on the court.
For both servers and receivers. Now for a quick overview of the parts of the score sheet. Here's where you'll place the players' names. And here is where the match information and court information goes if relevant. In this space, you'll indicate which team will serve first for each game. And in these boxes, you'll keep track of the scores. Timeouts are recorded in this section, and the final game scores are recorded here. We'll go over this again as we go through the actual match play. Now we're going to walk you through a real-life pre-match scenario.
Mark is going to show us how it's done. Look for on-screen graphics for clarification on what's happening.
Take it away, Mark.
Before I get to the court, there are 2 things I do. One is to make sure there's a 1 or a 2 on the back of the sheet. If there isn't, I write one there. The second thing I do is to make sure that there's a little triangle under the 6 for the 3rd game for both teams as a reminder that we swap sides if we get to a 3rd game. Hi folks, my name is Mark. I'm going to be the referee today. Who are my first servers?
Caroline.
Caroline, and you are here. All right, Caroline, I got you. And I'm going to designate you as a visor. And Bob, you're going to be in all black. Okay, for my other team, I've got Hank must be the first server. And I'm going to designate you as my red person. And you're Christine, and I'm going to have you as blue. All right, folks, so this match is 2 out of 3 to 11. You have to win by 2. If we go to a third game, we'll swap sides at 6. There's a couple of things I want to make sure you know. First is that please do not even start your serving motion until I call the complete score. So that has to be the 3 numbers. So if I say 5, 4, 2, then you can start your serving motion. Line calls. You have all of the lines on the court with the exception of the service line and the non-volley zone line. Those belong to me and I'll be watching those. Please make your line calls very loud so I can hear them. Oftentimes I'm only watching the non-volley zone if the play is there and I will not see a ball. So don't be surprised if I say I didn't see a call. Okay, but you can appeal any line call you want to me, and if I clearly saw it one way or another, I'll make the call and I'll make the judgment, and then that is a final call. That call will stand. Each team has 2 one-minute timeouts. During each game, they will be timed. Make sure you come back on time. I will give you a 15-second warning when the time is about up, so please listen for the 15-second warning and don't be late coming back. All right, I've got one last thing I need to do, and that's to check the paddles. So if I could check your paddles real quickly, that would be great. All right, these look good.
By 2021, all approved paddles should have an official USAPA approved seal.
Okay, any questions for me? All right, one last thing we need to do is determine which team is going to serve first. So Hank, I'm going to ask you and your partner to pick either a 1 or a 2.
1.
It is a 1. Your choices are you can either serve, you can receive, or you can pick side.
What do you want to do?
Serve.
Okay, we'll serve.
All right, they're going to serve, so you get to pick your side.
So let's take this side.
Yes.
All right, we'll take this side.
Indicate which team will start serving in the first game, and the third if needed. Then rotate the clipboard and notate that the other team will serve first for game 2.
All right, let's have a good match. Continue warming up. I'll give you a 1-minute notice when we're going to start the match.
All right.
Very
Good luck.
Good luck.
All right, good luck. Have fun.
Now's a great time to check and let players know if their serves may be illegal.
Now for the fun part. We're going to take you through a series of points as the ref and show you how to mark the scorecard as the game progresses.
Now this is just a sample game for teaching, so we'll pause the gameplay as needed to show you how to fill out the score sheet, how to use the tools, and let you know what the ref is thinking. To keep these points short, we ask players to make multiple unforced errors. Now let's get started. You want to stand center court so you'll have a clear view of both teams. You'll orient the clipboard so that the clamp is pointing toward the team that's about to serve with that team's name at the top of the score sheet. You'll place the numbered clip over the starting first server, and at the beginning of the game, that will be a 2.
I've got Hank and Christine serving to Bob and Caroline. This is game 1, time is in, and the score is 0-0-2. Point.
Now mark the score with a backslash, matching the clip showing second server. Then look at the score to determine where the wristband should be. The score is 1-0-2. The serving team has 1, an odd number, so the wristband should be on the left. The receiving team has 0, an even number, so the wristband should be on the right. Check to make sure the receiver is completely ready before calling the score.
1-0-2. Side out.
At the side out, make a vertical line on the right edge of the current score. Then remove the clip, rotate the clipboard, and check the score. The new serving team's score is 0, which is even. That means the even server should be the first one on their team to serve for this turn. So place the clip with the 1 showing over the even server, the name you've circled. Based on the score, before you look up, make a mental note of where the players with the wristband should be, and then check for proper server and receiver position. Make sure the receiver is completely ready, and then call the score.
0-1-1. Point.
Now mark the score with a /, matching the clip. Remember, before every serve, check the score for where the player with the wristband should be. Then, look up and check for proper player positioning. Make sure the receiver is completely ready before calling the score.
1-1-1. Point.
Mark the point, check the score, check the player positions, make sure the receiver's ready, and then call the score.
2-1-1. Point.
Mark the point, check the score, check the player positions, make sure the receiver's ready, then call the score.
3-1-1. Second server.
For second server, you only need to remove the clip, flip it to 2, and place it over the name of the player serving second. Then, check the score, check the player positions, make sure the receiver is ready, call the score.
3-1-2. Point.
Note that the clip indicates to mark the point with a backslash to represent second server. Then, check the score, check the player positions, make sure the receiver is ready, call the score.
4-1-2. Point.
Mark the point, check the score, player positions, wait for the receiver, then call the score.
5-1-2. Side out.
At side out, make a vertical line on the right edge of the current score. Then remove the clip, rotate the clipboard, and check the score. The new serving team's score is 1, which is an odd number, which means the odd player should serve first. So place the clip with the 1 showing over the odd player. All right, now that we've gone through several points, you've probably noticed there's really only 3 things you announce as a referee.
Point, second server, and side out.
And for each statement, there's a corresponding action with the score sheet. If the point is made by the first server, make a /. If the point is made by the second server, make a /. When you say second server, don't mark anything. Instead, move the clip over the second server with the 2 facing up. There are more steps for side out. Make a vertical mark on the right edge of the current score. Then remove the clip, rotate the clipboard, flip the clip so the number 1 faces up, and check the score. The new serving team's score is 1, which is odd, which means the odd player should serve first. So, place the clip with the 1 showing over the odd player. Check the scores, which are odd for both teams, so make sure the wristbands are on the left, or odd sides, for each team. Now let's have you keep track of a few points on your own.
1-5-1. Point. 2-5-1. Second server. Two, 5-2. Side out. Five, 2-1. Second server. 5-2-2. Side out. Two, 5-1. Point. 3-5-1. Second server. Three, 5-2. Point. 4-5-2. Point. 5-5-2. Side out.
Now we're going to show you a few more situations that can happen in a game.
We'll show you a timeout, try to catch somebody in a wrong position, and we'll show you a change of sides.
Side out.
Timeout.
Timeout has been called. The score is 5-5-1. That is your first of 2 timeouts. You have both your timeouts remaining. 1 minute.
Make a mark in the timeout boxes for the team that called the timeout. If the receiving team called it, don't rotate the clipboard. Just make the mark on the sheet as is.
15 seconds.
After the timeout, to resume play, check the score, player positions, then call the score.
5-5-1. Fault, service fault, wrong server.
For faults, you will either mark a point, call a side out, or as in this case, announce a second server. Then keep the game moving. Now we're going to take you to a third game to show you how to handle switching sides.
5-5-2. Point. Swap sides.
In a third game, games to 11 switch at 6 points. Players have 1 minute to transition. Now let's look at the score sheet when changing sides in a third game. After you mark the point, make note of who's serving and write whatever number is on the clip next to their name. Then remove the clip, remove the score sheet, rotate the clipboard so the clamp is facing the serving team, and put the clip back over the server you marked with the same number showing. After the transition, check the score, player positions, then call the score. Now we're going to jump ahead to the end of a match.
And we'll show you what the referee should do.
Point, game, and match. Well played, everybody.
Orient the clipboard with the winning team up top and write down the final scores for each game in the middle. Then review them with a player from the winning team, making sure they confirm their names are circled as winners.
I will have you designated as the winners, if that's right, and you get the sign right there. Very good. Congratulations. Good luck.
So that's your referee quick start video.
Thank you for watching. We hope this will help jumpstart your decision to get out there and volunteer as a ref in your local community.
To continue growing your referee skills, go online to the USAPA website for more information.
And we'll see you on the courts.